Cody's a small town. We hadn't had a murder in Cody in 20 years, so it was a shock to the community.
It was something I didn't ever expect. We live here because we think it's safe.
It was after midnight on April 26, 1983. The streets were deserted, but the Silver Dollar, a popular local bar, was packed, mostly with regulars who knew each other.
Apparently, two men and a woman had come into the bar. I don't know if their intentions were to rob the bar, but they had stolen a car, stolen plates, had stolen firearms.
Where are you looking at?
An argument broke out between usual bar patrons and these individuals. Apparently this argument had amounted to these guys pulling guns and holding it on an individual's head there, dragging him towards the door.
Eli, call the cops. They're gonna shoot me. Hey! Call cops.
Cody's night dispatcher, Janet Brewer, took the call.
Down to the dollar. A guy just pulled a gun.
Okay,
Silver Dollar.
Cody units, be advised that we have a subject in the Silver Dollar with a gun.
Officer Stan Peglow was 6 blocks away.
Stand by. I'm at 17th Stampede.
Sergeant Gene Plambeck was much closer.
I was at the back of the building about a half a block away when the call came in. I thought it was a drunk who's getting unruly, basically an old-time West, somebody hoorahing the town.
Do you know who it is?
I don't know. Damn, he's pointing it at me now.
What's the situation? Is there a fight?
No, I don't know. He's just walking out the door now. Damn.
He's going out the door?
Yeah, he had it pointing at me.
What door, the front or the back?
Front door. Everybody's on the floor.
Be advised the subject just went out the front door.
He's shooting at me. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. I copy, Gene. Get some help, Cody.
King Sam John 440, leaving the area, 3 subjects in it, yellow plate.
What direction, Gene?
Headed west on Sheridan.
Okay, I think I got him. Try and get to your car. Is this the car with the shots fired?
That's the car.
Cody, get Dutcher rolling.
At that time, we had no way of paging an officer out, so I had to dial every officer on the telephone.
Yeah.
This is Janet. There's been shots fired at the Silver Dollar bar. They need help out.
Officer Rick Dutcher immediately responded.
I'd just gotten off for work, so I quickly proceeded to where they were, which is only about 2 blocks from my house.
Okay, we're at 9th Street, Sheridan, westbound.
I was able to catch them in a relatively short distance of 5 or 6 blocks. They were only traveling at a speed of about 25 miles an hour, not any sort of evasive driving at all.
Nick, we need some help. There were some shots fired. We need some men out right now.
It was crazy. I was trying to keep track of the radio traffic and getting flooded with calls coming in asking what was going on. And then somebody called from the Silver Dollar on the 911 line.
Cody Law Enforcement, is this an emergency? This is an emergency. We need an ambulance at the Silver Dollar bar. Okay, how many's hurt?
One so far.
Okay, I'll get
There's a shooting.
All right, I know. Okay, I'll get the ambulance out, okay?
We need help.
Hang on. Request for an ambulance at the Silver Dollar bar. Request for an ambulance at the Silver Dollar bar.
I don't know if we want to shut him down yet, do we, Gene? I think so. Let's not get it out in the dark.
We were in an area that had street lights and soon to go into an area that did not, and I advised him to go ahead and initiate the stop so that we could have as much light to our benefit as possible.
You might wait, guys. I'll be there in just a second.
As soon as I got there, we all turned on our red lights.
Get them shut down, Stan. Get your lights on. Cody, this vehicle's not stopping. Be advised, it's not stopping.
Request your location again.
Right now, we're just coming up on a cemetery.
10-4-10.
When you work in a small department, you become really good friends, a family. And my main concern was, would they be all right?
10, I'm going to drop back so you can weave in case an arm comes out.
You got it.
Cody, we're westbound, 30 miles an hour, approaching the cemetery.
10-4.
Shots fired, Gene. They're shooting at me. Shots to the windshield. You hit, Stan?
When we continue,
We began to slow the pursuit so that we could see what we were going into. We were concerned that we might drive through the tunnels and find them barricaded behind their car, ready to open fire.
Two men and a woman had fled the scene of a shooting at a bar in Cody, Wyoming, in a stolen car. As police gave chase, two suspects opened fire on the officers.
I'm not hit. I'm backing off. I've taken 2 hits to the windshield. Cody, they're still firing. Get somebody out here. Roll everybody.
Be advised, I'm trying 14. Hang on.
They were hollering, Janet, get us some help out here. I think I was praying that nothing would happen.
The vehicle has taken hits. This is a 10-0 situation. Gene, they were shooting on both sides of the window, so everybody in that vehicle's got guns. They come out both sides on me.
The area we were going through is lined with residences, and when I fire, I have to worry where that bullet ends up. We were basically held hostage and could not fire back.
I don't know what they got in here, Gene, but those shots are too close for me. I'm hanging back.
They were doing 30 to 35 miles an hour. It was apparent that they weren't trying to get away as much as they were trying to get us away from them by killing one or all of us if they could.
It appeared that they would reload, and when they were reloaded, the brake lights would come on the car to give them a more stable firing platform, and then they would open up on us again.
Gene, the brakes are coming on.
Affirm.
4 shots fired, Cody.
10-4-14.
That's the 3rd time they shot at me.
Back off, Stan. Back off a little. When you leave town, you go through a very narrow canyon, which has 3 tunnels in it. At that point, we had dropped back to a distance of approximately a quarter mile.
They're still firing. They got something. Take over, Gene.
I was terrified that he had been hit himself and was in fact injured.
I'm out of commission. My vehicle is done, dude, out. And I'm down.
The car took hits through the radiator, so I had to discontinue the pursuit just prior to entering the tunnel. Klimek and Dutcher, who were behind me, continued on, attempting to locate the suspects.
Dutch, I don't see him. Watch the ambush. We lost him here.
We began to slow the pursuit so that we could see what we were going into. We were concerned that we might drive through the tunnels and find them barricaded behind their car, ready to open fire on our cars, point blank.
Rick, watch out for an ambush coming out of these tunnels. Keep your eyes open.
I can remember trying to peel my tongue loose from the roof of my mouth, trying to remember when it got stuck there, dying for a drink of water. It was an extremely unnerving situation.
We realized after we got to the other side of the tunnels that we had lost them and that we were going to need further help from a lot more officers. The only way in to this canyon was the road we were on, and the only way out was through Yellowstone National Park. We had the dispatcher radio in to Yellowstone National Park to seal off that entrance, and we set up a roadblock about 1 mile past the tunnels. We realized it was pointless to do any type of a search until daylight.
By sunrise, the man shot in the bar was dead. The town of Cody was gripped by fear as highway patrol officers and 2 SWAT teams joined forces with sheriff and police officers to search for the armed suspects.
Gentlemen, gather around here. I want to show you what we've got.
We felt that we had them contained within a 40-mile area, which consists of many, many side roads, cabins, summer cabins. A lot of these cabins are unoccupied in the wintertime due to the heavy snowfall in the area. So the initial plan was to go through the area and check all of the cabins to see if you could see the vehicle or anything out of ordinary. Two-man units were assigned to check each road and the cabins on it.
Officers Rick Dutcher and Ken Luman had been searching the remote wooded area with 30 others for more than 8 hours when they came upon the suspect's car.
Rick, take cover!
We'd found the cabin, but at the same time, we'd pinned ourselves down. We were not able to move out of that situation. I called for backup on our portable radios.
Kevin, shoot to the right.
This is the Park County Sheriff's Department. We have the cabin completely surrounded.
Sheriff's Deputy Dan Estes spoke to the suspects.
Come out of the cabin with your hands up.
We had no response of any kind from the cabin. I was certain that we were going to have a shootout because of all the shots fired at the bar and all the shots that the suspects had fired at the officers while they were fleeing out of Cody.
The cabin is completely surrounded.
The time period seemed like hours, but I'm sure it was only seconds.
Come out of the cabin immediately with your hands up.
Stop right there. Put your hands on top of your head. On top of your head.
There was a period of time, probably 2 to 3 minutes, and the one who was holding the gun in the bar came out with his hands raised and was directed by sheriff's officers to a protected area where he was placed under arrest.
All right, stop right there. Now turn around. Drop down to your knees.
Just relax.
Some minutes later, the lady and her husband came out and were taken into custody in a similar manner to the first suspect.
Keep coming. Keep coming. All right, stop. Turn around. Turn around. Down on your knees. Down.
It's a good feeling to effect an arrest of dangerous criminals and bring them to justice and do it without harm to anybody else.
The man who called the police from the bar didn't even have to give a second thought, just pick up the phone and dial 911, and they knew you would get help there. I really think that contributed to us being able to get to these people. Another 60 seconds, and we would have lost them, because we wouldn't have known even what direction they had gone, let alone who they were.
The man who fired the gun in the bar was convicted of murder. Both male suspects were also convicted of attempted murder of a police officer. The female suspect served time for a lesser crime.